Do you notice that our hair is somewhat, well, a little crazy, but a little way more normal than it was last week? We hope you enjoyed our assembly last week.
Yes,
boys and girls, fun. I always say it's going to be a fast one, but I assure you this week it really will be a fast one because we have a pretty big one lined up for next week. And so we just want to share some information with you. But let's get started. Miss Martha, will you lead us in the flag salute?
I am ready. Okay, everybody, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Martha. Thank you, boys and girls. And I'm going to jump right into it because as I shared, I have some news to share with you. But it's all, you got it. It's all someone else's news. So join me with Miss Martha.
Yes, everybody, we're going to make this short and sweet, but just because it's short and sweet doesn't mean it's less important. We just want to give you a few reminders because you have been working so hard, as usual, these last couple of weeks in this month of January. So we just want to give you that. We're in the mid-January now, nearing the end. Working hard on those writing prompts, those fluency passages, getting your Lexiles. So we just want to encourage you to keep working. We know that this week, I think you have completed, most of you, your writing prompts. Yes. So teachers, I know, are excited to read those and all of those submissions. We know that they have been so hard giving you the instruction and you've been working so hard and practicing your writing craft. So we look forward to seeing how well you guys do. So that's just a little bit of a boop, boop. You go, girl. You go, boy. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite phrase. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
we should make t-shirts.
We should, or like a little sign, like a little bubble. You go. Noted. Taking notes right there. Let me write that down.
Taking the note. Oh, taking the note, because if you hear it and you write it, you're more likely to remember it.
We did talk about that last week if you saw our assembly last week. Yes. So that's just some little encouragement. We also want to let you know that, like Miss Romero.
Good job, Romero.
Your name is hard to say sometimes fast. We are going to be honoring students for Student of the Month next week on the 29th. So we know that your teachers have been watching everybody, taking notes, seeing how you guys are working, and they are looking for people because we are honoring those for, do you remember? What are we honoring students for, Miss Romero?
Attitude.
Yes, you kind of went out there a little bit, but I think you said a positive attitude. Yes.
I'm sorry, positive attitude.
There you go. I think your speaker kind of went like this.
I got very excited.
Yes, I can tell. Mm-hmm. So just to review, we've talked about a positive attitude all month. The very first week we came back, we started talking about a positive attitude and how you can wake up, and if you're feeling a little grumpy, you can just look yourself in the mirror and you can tell yourself, what?
You got this. You have control about how you feel, Miss Romero. Make it a great day. Be kind, be nice, and believe in yourself. You go, girl.
That's right. And if you're a boy, you could say, you go, boy. That's right.
You're right.
You just like give yourself a high five in the mirror, and sometimes even just smiling. Saying those words to yourself and just smiling, it just automatically improves your mood. So that's one way that you can show that you have a positive attitude or help yourself get a positive attitude if it's a little hard one day. The other thing that we did last week was...
Did you know something, Miss Martha?
What?
Did you know that it takes less muscles in your face to smile than to frown? And if you frown, you might end up with wrinkles when you're old. So use less muscle and smile.
Everybody practice. smile. It improves your attitude automatically. And now you know it also, there's lots of muscles in your face. I didn't know that.
Uses less.
All right. So last week we talked about how if you're feeling a little down or you just need a little encouragement, laughing helps improve your attitude too. So we had some great jokes last week.
We did.
Some great knock jokes.
Knock.
So giving yourself some pump up words and giving yourself something to laugh about, those are all ways to improve your attitude. There's one more thing we wanted to share that could help you with your positive attitude, and that's doing something that makes you feel happy. Sometimes after a long day of school on Zoom or on Google Meets, you want to step away from the laptop and you're just like, oh, what am I going to do now?
Headache.
Yes, you might have a headache. So we thought we'd share things that make me happy and something that Miss Romero will share that also puts her in a good mood or gives her a little bit of renewed energy. So,
Yes.
Miss Romero, would you like to go first?
Well, one thing I do, I like to have alone time. It helps me to just reflect and take big breaths. Sometimes you guys can't do this, but sometimes I might take a drive somewhere just to like get my thoughts back together. And I just might drive a little further than I need to before I go home. Or maybe I'll just drive a little further than I need to and go back to the store. That helps me. I also like walking. I've been walking every day. I think the fresh air is good, but that's just like around the house. But I think I think you gave me a good idea. So I think I'm going to steal what makes you happy too and do that. But I'll let you share first.
Okay. Well, I have a couple of things as I was thinking about it. What's been making me feel happy? Because sometimes being home all the time, it gets a little, I don't know, a little annoying for myself. Like I just want to get out. Sometimes we need a breath of fresh air. So to help me improve my attitude is we've been going to the park. So we started with taking drives to the beach and just seeing the waves because I personally, that's my favorite place. But yesterday I went to the park and I took my two daughters and the park that we went to had a little lake and there was ducks. So we just sat by the water and it was so nice just to get out and get that breath of fresh air. And we walked around the lake and I just felt at the end, we weren't there very long, but at the end of our time there, even my daughter said, Mom, I feel so much better. So even getting outside for a little while, even if it's 15, 20 minutes, safely, of course,
yes,
that can improve your attitude. So we challenge you, think about it, everybody. What is something that makes you feel happy? Think about that.
And you can't say video games. Well, I guess that could make you happy, but you got to step away from the screen happy.
Or else your eyes are going to turn like squares. Back when I was a little girl, there was a book. I think it was called TV Stevie or something like that. And it was about a little boy who watched TV all the time and his eyes turned square like my glasses.
We don't want anybody coming back to school with square eyes. No. But so find your happy that's outside the house, or it might be inside the house, but in a quiet place reading a book. You know what you should do next time, Miss Martha? You've inspired me. So I would love to go to the park, but take a picnic because you could put a blanket out. You don't even need to sit at the tables where other people have sat. What a good idea. And this is for parents too, check in with your kids because I know both Miss Martha and I were just talking earlier before our assembly that we have kids in school and so our own children. And so we have to check up on them. And we both have heard them say, like, I just need to get out of the house. Like, I just need a break. And we're very limited on where we could go. So these are some good ideas to take back with you and you could try them yourself.
There's your challenge.
Yes. Okay. Well, guess what time it is? Miss Martha, guess what I forgot?
It's partially my fault because I don't know if you've noticed, everybody, but I'm not at school today. So I don't have the posters. Is that what you were talking about?
Did I go run and get them? That's not what I was talking about, but good.
Oh.
But I'm glad you brought that up. Should I go run and get them?
Or we could do it without it.
Yeah, I guess we could. Do you guys want them? You can see how fast I go.
All right, I'm going to, let me see. I'm going to count, okay?
I gotta get my mask on.
All right, here we go.
Hey, everybody, you gotta count to 3.
3? Are you going to be only 3?
No, like 1, 2, go. Or what do you say?
Okay. On your
Ready,
mark.
set, go. Ready,
Okay.
set, go. Okay, ready?
On your mark. Be careful with the door. Get set. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope she's being safe because she almost hit the door. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was 15 seconds.
Well, okay. Now I gotta catch my breath. You know what, though? The door locked on me. I was teasing. I didn't really hit the door.
Oh,
The door closed on me, so I had to open it again.
I was a little worried. I even stopped counting. I said, did Miss Romero hit the door?
I know. I was just teasing.
We might need to get you a helmet too. Me a seatbelt and you a helmet. That was kind of scary.
Good idea. You know, we just might have surprises for them in the future. Okay, are you ready? But what I was going to say is I don't know if anybody caught it last week, but I forgot. You actually caught it after.
Yes.
I forgot the I can't believe I forgot it. But anyways, we're going to get started. Here we go. Hold on.
Are you ready? Did you catch your breath?
I caught it. Back in me. Here we go. I was going to do the chant, and it's not even time for the chant.
You know what? You can do it. You go, girl. We have faith in you, Miss Romero. You have a lot of jobs today.
And what should we start with? Reach for the ceiling and touch your toes. And come on up. And arms out, stretch. And 5 circles forward. And 5 back. We're twins today, Miss Martha.
We are. You should have put ponytails.
I should have. And roll your head, but don't roll it too fast or it might roll off. And roll your shoulders back. Okay, and walk it out. And run. Okay, and a big breath in. And down. And one more in. And down.
You know, I felt my attitude improving just from those stretches.
Really? It does make a difference. It really does. And in 1, 2, 3, and again, okay, I kind of plugged my nose that time. Okay, here we go. Girls. We're going to end with our chant. Bear with me.
You go, girl. You got this.
I got this. I can do this. I can do anything I set my mind to. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I can and I will
have pride in myself and my school.
I can and I will
have a positive attitude.
I can and I will
make wise choices.
I can and I will
act safely.
I can and I will. I can and I will. I can and I will. Make it a great day, boys and girls. Have a great weekend. And remember to keep a positive
attitude.
All right.
See you next week, everybody.
Bye-bye.